Yes, I'm walking back to my seat before I even have enough time to think about not just starting again. What's up, guys?
It's your boy Red Shadow. What is
Y'all don't want to know what's going on with me. I'm sure anybody who's listening, they hear, oh, he's emotional. I wonder what it is. Well, yeah, if you something I thought about like a long time ago, and I just want to see what this looks like. Yeah, you completely close out. If you hold escape, love that. I talked about that before. Just bam, 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 bam. You're in the game. It's like, whoa. Guys, it's all been worth it. This whole time. This whole time. You don't even think about these areas being connected. Oh, man. I mean... Phew. Oh. The guy's a genius. As long as you bring me back, huh? Oh. Maybe should not have done that. It's okay, we can reload. I've already saved. Oh. I'm big into this. I'm just trying not to ruin the moment by talking. I have a new policy in my life where I thank you so much, little bird, and I wanted to do a quick apology to the little bird. I saw you initially, and I was just like, I want to get to that little bird. It's exactly what I've been waiting my entire life to interact with. But I reduced you down to just saying quack. And I apologize for that because now I see exactly what your use is, and I appreciate you. Thank you. Remember this? Yeah. Was there anything over here that I was thinking we wanted to... There's nice creams. I mean, we don't need it, but... We can check to see if he has different dialogue. I just forgot what was in this area. Nah, see, he's stuck on this stuff. By the way, just letting you guys know that I am a potty mouth. I'm sort of I have the mouth of a pirate. I have to pretty much stay on top of myself to make sure that I don't... Yeah, hold on a minute. I mean, now that I know that we can come back and forth, it's not even... You know, and I almost want to leave. But the truth is, I'm just thinking out loud, that the food is much more useful to us in the old, you know, equipment that we don't even need. I almost don't even want to take anymore because I feel like we have the space and we know about the duck now. So was there another thing that I wanted to readdress in this area that I'm not thinking of? I don't think so. I'm also not really in that mood. We're going to play this game again. I'm just saying it over and over again because people, anyone watching might be like, yo, make sure that, I mean, the way it's set up, it's basically like this is an incomplete game unless you see what it feels like to play it a different way. That's almost how it's feeling. And I mean that as a humongous compliment. Humongous compliment. Yeah, we're not even. I think this might be half. Might be half the game that we've just gotten to. So completing it tonight, I don't know. It's easier to keep. Might be easier to keep track of if we. Oh my goodness. These are our options here. I'm just showing the options. Maybe that one leads to that one, so maybe there's not that many. Yikes. And then there's this, which is, wait, hold on a minute. There's a box on this side, so what's even the point? Oh, the nice creams? Give me a break, Toby. Aha.
Whoa there. I've got some neat junk for sale. Oh, hell, well, hello. I got a crab apple. And that looks like a crab, of course. What are you looking for? Let's see. What that heals 10 HP and it ups the speed in battle. So I assume that means your heart goes faster around the screen like that. So we got armor. Now that's 5. Now that's 5 defense. And you're invincible longer after you get hit. What is it you're looking for in here? We got a torn notebook. And that's 2 attack. But you're invincible longer.
So essentially you're sacrificing defense for the frames of invincibility. So I guess the logic is if you get hit less, the torn notebook page as your weapon and the cloudy glasses as your armor makes more sense. So we will buy this, probably 1 CT just to see. And the reason I'm saying this, even though we were... See, look, this was the one problem. I see, the Temi village. I assume it's Temi. Now, he don't remember nothing. Wait a minute, hold on. So we've got all that stuff to say, and we will say it. Be careful out there, kid. Is this just whole thing like a total rest area? The deal is, though, I buy that stuff that's really hurt, beaten, and fearful. Some of their greatest magicians sealed us underground with that magical spell. Oh wow, I see. Is there an undertone of something here? Yeah, there is. They've added a, he's added a... that little... So, we are chosen ones. It's that kind of a story. I told you the spell was important. I shouldn't be a know-it-all like that. I really should not be a know-it-all like that. I'm saying, dude, it's more than meets the eye. I swear there's more than meets the... Oop. There's more than meets the eye with what's going on with all this. I don't know if this thing is a human that we're playing as. Or if it is a human, it's a real special one that you would never expect to be able to... What is this? Wow. Oh, I see. Oh. So that's more of a commitment than I think I'm ready for right now. We're probably going to come back to that area at the very end. as far as what I want to do with the salesperson, there is so much going on right now. I don't even know what to say. Can you go this way? What is up with this? Kind of sad, kind of scary. Makes me wish I had the dog icon or whatever it was called. Who cares? Well, we're gonna do all of this again, so it's like, this is fine that we don't have this right now. We'll talk to him. So, did this gentleman introduce? I'll call him him. I think we can. No, well, did this thing introduce itself to us? That's why it's a turtle. We like this. We like this around here. We like this. We like this kind of storytelling. That emblem. The game just totally opened up. There's like 6 routes to go down in this one area. How do we feel about that? I'm like holding my breath. There's so much being dumped on us right now. It's hard to even... You know, there's always such a thing as a unreliable narrator. So we don't necessarily have to believe all of this, but I told you so. Right. We're the chosen one. Or, well, I mean... he means this symbol. Which I just noticed, by the way. Which was on the doors. I picked it up right away. I clocked it instantly. There's something going on with this, and I knew it. I didn't really ponder it as sort of what he's now describing. To me, it comes off more as a fairy. I'm obsessed with fairies. Fairies! But this to me is, you know, the angel and everything. I mean, just... The guy made a cool game. I have trouble believing that he ever tried to make another thing, but as far as I understand, there is a follow-up to this. I don't know if they're connected, but it's got to be at least adjacent to the things that happen in this game. Especially considering the name is the name that he just said, Deltarune. That can't mean nothing. Deltarune? What's that mean? I don't know. Don't tell me. You know, sometimes I'm like, yeah, you can tell me. You can tell me what I did wrong with the dog thing when I threw away the dog crystal. I'm also gonna go back when we do this again, and you guys have to remind me to get rid of the dog first before I pick up that artifact in the section where you play the piano. But I imagine there's no way to get that artifact. That's my guess. Wow. Yeah, so that's the only... Wow. It's the only repeated dialogue, and I clicked on it. Really? What? Huh. Yeah, like he'll repeat this stuff, but this is the only thing where he will not repeat it. Yeah, wow. Psh. This guy's smart. Hey, dude, I normally don't glaze like this, but game respect game. Through grit and determination alone, should be like it should be like red when it's like Zelda text and it's like red. She fought her way. Yeah, she's. Oh, it's a she. Oh yeah, I forgot. I think we knew that. I'm just gonna call it it. It's a demon to me. You freaky, you disgusting. You know what, old man? Look at your big, disgusting little Adam's apple thing. I yank it out like a happy tree friend. Yeah, buy items. Well, I'll tell you what, I think that's a great reminder. Yeah, so there is a hidden village in this somewhere. Is this a mistake? We have so much gold. I guess it depends on how long you think it's going to take for us to get back into combat, because I'm totally willing to come back to this guy, especially because we now have like a central hub. I don't know geographically. I think this is all called the waterfall or whatever. I don't know geographically where we are, but I think we're in the waterfall right now. I want that armor. I want that thing. Blook Acres is to the north, and then east is Hotland. Then somewhere is Temi Village. Okay, let's test the theory first. I'm willing to go here. Do we want to get into combat? What if we get into combat? It's a crapshoot to switch our armor. You know what I mean? It's a total crapshoot. Keep in mind we're gonna be in combat because we've committed, dude. We're in it. We're gonna kill, no matter what, basically. So if we're gonna kill no matter what, we're basically gonna be in combat. So we should probably pick something up, but I don't know. I'm torn. I just need a second to think. I just can listen to this one and think. Listen to this Fire Emblem music. More like Animal Crossing music. Must I reduce everything to a comparison to something else? Must I? Yeah, we have this area here. It's completely barren of any points of interest. What do we want to do? We want to have a full inventory. That makes sense to us. No, it doesn't make sense to us. I think it's finally time. How much can the stick sell for? It just makes sense. It just makes sense to get rid of. You know what? We're gonna do it here in this special area. This will be where we drop the stick into the water. Well, stick, we said we were going to drop you from the beginning. That's nuts that he did that. And there's no reason to keep you. I can't see you selling for that much. Probably like 1G. 1 gold. We don't know where the Temi village is. Goodbye. Floated down the river there. You can see it go. In so doing, we are going to buy the cloudy glasses, and we are going to buy the notebook, okay? And we're taking a huge risk. Do you guys think I get hit a lot? Because my opinion is that even though I was just saying, wow, we're really getting saved on all that defense because we get hit so much. We'd rather get more bang for our buck. We have way too much food. Why did we buy so many cinnamon buns? I think having any I think we do the bandage too, just to I think we get rid of the bandage. Why am I thinking about this so much? It's because I assume that every little detail of this connects to something else. So if we get rid of the stick, it's like, oh, you didn't keep the stick for the chapter 13 part where the dog needs it to fetch? So I'm like, oh, we're doing ourselves a huge disservice by... Now, hopefully my biggest fear is like the snowman piece that we have to carry around. That we have to actually have it in our inventory to make use of it. That would be like catastrophically bad if that were true. So we're gonna go to the same special spot and we're gonna let it go. And I wanna get one of those other things, those speed increase things, just to try it. But for right now, we'll... Wait, heals 10 HP? So we're not gonna throw it away. Our armor that we used to have... Wait, wasn't that what we were wearing at the beginning? So we just hit our heads and everything. I read left to right naturally. So just to... Y'all, we really just heard a Flintstones joke. Doesn't seem like anyone's home. Should we lock everything in with a save here? Anticlimactic. Uh-oh. See, if I'd known Nap's stab look was going to be so significant, I would have paid more attention to him the first time. This is too funny for me right now. You know, Napstab, look. Oh. I feel like the more I learn, the less I know, and as the ages and eons move by in this repetitious cycle of the yin and the yang, and the light and the dark phasing in and out of our own existence, becoming the best versions of ourselves. Holding fast to the idea that we have any control over what happens to us when the universe is infinite is beyond the height of hubris. It extends past human evil. No, it's a Taoist primordial evil, something that extends beyond the universe, something that must have existed in us before us existed. A great, disheartening, foul, rotten evil. So basic and yet so complex that it can't quite be put into words. Anyway, yeah. I didn't hear about the mix CD. I didn't get that dialogue option, so I'm sitting here with my mouth open, guys. I love this game. I'll say it. Oh man. I should have walked up to him first, I guess. If you see something, say something. But this is the first object in the path. You know what I mean? So, what was that with that house? The fish house. I guess I call it a fish, like Loch Ness Monster. I like that he's, you know, he's like a depressed ghost, I guess, but when we met him before. So, but now we're learning more about him. We see he's very creative. Spook tunes. Now, is this a joke about... I'm having another piece of candy if you guys want to have yours now. Now is the time to do it. I miss you guys. I miss you guys when I'm not around. I promise. Spook tunes, let's see. Yeah, let's see. I'm glad we did it in that order. Oh, yeah, classic spook tune. All right, Toby, it's getting a little too smart for its own good, honestly. He's Can I tell you something, guys? Honestly, he's just like me for real. Bet. Alright, so. Oh, Napster. I guess I wish I had talked to him before, but let's leave and come back in. Now it's playing over the whole thing. Is it playing out here? I guess he's overridden the hub world music. I don't know if we like this one the best. What was our favorite, guys? Do we want the spook tune, or do we want the spook wave, which is the same thing with a little bit more flavor? Then we have Ghouladay music. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. I don't know, what do we want to do? We could play the default music that's playing right now. He's just like me for real. We could play the spooky music that's happening right now. Kind of matches the theme. But in honor of him, I like this guy a lot, and I actually agree that Spook Tunes is the best out of his collection. I think that was his favorite, and I actually tend to agree. This is potentially the house of the cousin that he slayed himself. I don't know if he realized he saved us. So yes, this does lead to this. Here are the aforementioned. Is it silent or no? Volume up max. Let's see. Snail. It's the info. So is it? You see something? Say something. What? Some hairy guy that just shows up once a month? Oh. Speaking of once a month, I'm gonna use the potty. I'm gonna go pee. You guys will be able to hear me pee from the other room. Enjoy that. Make sure I'll leave it on completely silent so you can hear it to the maximum degree. This is how close my toilet is to the place I play games. That you can hear it from here. I don't know, what do you guys think of that? Was that chicken crackling good enough for you? What do you think? I want to hear your thoughts about the pee stream in the comments. I think I've done it before, but I think it was barely noticeable. So now I want you to really feel it. Now, I want to make one. Oh, you know what? I should close that door actually. One sec. Maybe this door too. I don't know. Let's close some doors. You know, if the game is going to take this big, back seat, I'm going to take a big back seat too. You know what I mean? If the game is going to just be like, hey, slow down, I'm going to be like, okay. I'm slow. How slow I am? I can get slow. Ooh-wee. Better believe I can get slow. Okay? I like going fast, but I like going slow too. So I'm gonna try to jog my memory. Who's once a month hairy guy? Do we know anyone like that? Kind of all mystery to me now. Makes you wonder the sequencing of this. It's like, man, he is just. I really. I kind of wish we had. I wish we had spoken to him right away. You guys gotta remind me to do that when we come back, because I don't need to see. I think part of me is like, you know, you kind of only want to complete the best games. What is best? I don't know. It's like probably like an 8.7. What my threshold is. Because you can't make it like 9.5. Because I mean, I don't know if any game is an actual. I can't skip this stuff right now. Let's do this. Snail. Good gosh. So that's a man. That's a fully grown man. Whoa. I see. Oh, I already know what's gonna happen here. Do we want to do this right now, guys? Now that I've investigated all the rooms. Didn't they say north? Hold on one second. I want to look at this sign one last time. Look, Acres. Should we save? Yeah, let's just save. I like Waterfall Quiet Area. I dig that a lot. So the snails are gonna race. Yeah. Yep. All right, here we go. You guys ready? Watch this. Yep. No way, I'm not moving at all. So it doesn't matter how fast you do it, huh? Okay. Play. No, I'm not gonna touch it. Does it need a little encouragement? Is that the joke? I think it needs a little encouragement. Let's. No, it stops when you do it. Yeah, it stops every time you do it. So does the same thing happen every time in the Thunder Snail? Yeah. Oh, right. Okay. You got it. So check this out. We're gonna go again and candy. We're gonna not touch it once. Go. because it was already shown to us that touching it all is not a good idea. Can we ever win is the question. I'll tell you what, the amount of investigation I'm willing to do on this one is if this race, the yellow snail loses, we're moving on. Because I think this might just be a joke. It's also possible that the stick makes it go faster. You know, that's how this feels to me. It just feels like a totally unfair... That's the part of this that brings the score down a lot. I don't like ever feeling like I'm missing something in a game. And when you have a game like this, it's basically like random connections coming together that if you don't notice, you're screwed. All right, well, you know, that's Toby just basically bringing us down to his level. That's essentially how that goes. Oh, damn it. I sure wish someone was home. It's 11. Alright, well, looks like we've been railroaded to be only on one path. This guy just feels safe, that's why I talked to him, but unfortunately he has to die too because he's a demon, so. But if this is the way to Temmie Village, and I need to interact with some item or who knows, I don't know. I don't know how I'd feel about that. I mean, way more cryptic stuff has existed in games, so I'm not complaining. Maybe we're gonna get into combat now, which would be interesting because I want to see how different it is if I'm... I lit up over there. Wait a minute. Yeah. Well, hold on now. Maybe I shouldn't do this, but... because this could be the way to actually progress, which would not be... Oh, okay, here we go. Oh. Oh, where? Sorry, I've got to continue to kill. Oh. You won? 50? Did that mean I got an item? No? What should we have done in that instance? You know what? I actually disagree with my own self. Like, I think having both invincibility things... Okay, I know you guys are gonna get so mad at me, but 1 second. This is too loud. I want to see another Temmie. Maybe we should just talk to one Temmie. You know what I mean? I know that's the way to go. I'm sorry, guys. I'm really sorry. I just can't. I can't not investigate over here. Plus, I want to get an encounter with another Temmie. Does it count as not killing it every single time if I... This is where it's like, I don't know the rules. No, look, I'm glad I did.